Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is HADHIRAH AINA binti Muhammad AZHAN from SR251 2A.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SITI binti IBRAHIM from SR251 2A.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL binti RAZALI. I am from SR241.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Dayang Siti Nurul HAMIZAH binti Awang Muhammad ZAIN. I am from class SR241 2A.
What is definition breach of contract? When any party to a contract, whether oral or written, fails to perform any of the contract terms, they may be found in breach of contract. There are many ways to a breach contract, like common failure, include failure to deliver goods of service, failure to fully complete the job, or failure to pay on time. In other words, a breach of contract is a broken promise to do so or provide something.
Yeah. Oh, there they go. Hey, moving on that road. Hey, sunny day. Hey.
Today, I would like to talk about 4 types of breach contract, which is material breach of contract, minor breach of contract, anticipatory breach of contract, and actual breach of contract. Firstly, material breach of contract. A material breach of contract occurs when one party receives significantly less benefit or a significantly different result than what was specified in a contract. Secondly, minor breach of contract. A minor breach of contract refers to situations where the deliverable of the contract was ultimately received by the other party, but the party in breach failed to fulfill some part of their obligations. In such cases, the party that suffered the breach may only be able to pursue a legal remedy if they can prove that the breach resulted in financial losses. Third, anticipatory breach of contract. A breach need not actually occur for the responsible party to be liable. In the case of an anticipatory breach, an actual breach has not yet occurred, but one of the parties has indicated that they will not fulfill their obligations under the contract. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Even if the sun goes down on you.
Today, I will share with you an example of law cases breach of contract in Malaysia's sport industry. On February 2017, a news that shocked Malaysians when the athlete teams from Women Shooting Malaysia had been aborted from the podium program. The athletes were Muslifah Zulkifli, Nur Ayuni Farhana, and Nur Suryani Tayyibi. It got worse when Muslifah and Ayuni were aborted from the shooting team during Sukansi KL 2017. They were aborted from the Sukansi shooting team because they were labeled as undisciplined, which this sounds ridiculous because they are professional athletes that have been in this shooting field more than 10 years. Muslifah, Ayuni and Suryani had signed a contract in January 2016 and the contract should end in December 2017, but they had been aborted in February 2017. It's not even been a year and they had been aborted without any notice. The law stated that if an organization want to abort it and they are subordinate, it doesn't matter an organization in sport or organization in a company, if they want to abort it or fire their subordinate, they have to notice them 3 months before. But in this case, the shooting team, Muslifah, Ayuni and Surani, they have not been noticed by ISN. As a professional athlete, Muslifah, Ayuni and Surani, they wish they could perform in Tokyo, Olympic Tokyo 2020. But seems like this case happened, it doesn't seem that they have any hope to perform in Olympic 2020. Further ado, Muslifah, Ayuni and Surani, they had filed a suit towards the ISN in October 2017. They had no intention to fight with ISN, but they want to defend what rights for them. They want to defend the athletes that had been suppressed under this organization. Till now, the case is not settled yet.
You gotta keep that shine on top, yeah. On top, yeah.
How to prevent a breach of contract? One of the things that we do when we prepare a contract is we try to strive for as much clarity as possible. A good contract should really do two things. Number one, the contract should be very clear as exactly what's required of each party so that each party knows what they must do in order to perform their obligations. The second task of well-written contract is state clearly in writing whether benefits given are contractual or non-contractual. Standard form contracts are generally written to benefit the interests of the person offering the contract. It is possible to negotiate the terms of a standard form contract. However, in some cases, your only option may be to be able to take it or leave it. You should read the entire contract, including the fine print, before signing.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muslifah Zulkifli. I'm a former national shooter and I started to get involved in shooting sports in year 2000. I have 17 years of experience as a national shooter. I'm currently working as a coach for the Kuala Lumpur team. And in addition, I have often been invited as a motivator at schools and university levels until 2017. The most significant achievement was when I made a score that matched the world record in 2004. I managed to shoot 399 from 400 points. With that success, I was awarded with a 10-meter air rifle gun from HNN Rika company and also with collaboration with a German company. During when I was with MSN, our shooting team do not have any problem that arise in terms of equipment, training or even competitions, because I guess the management are going very good in handling situation and arrangement of the athletes program. So far, our team have a very good in terms of performance, because every year we will deliver medals to our country. During with MSN, I would like to give credits to the MSN director at that time, which is Datuk Zulkifli's Bom, and also our sports manager at that time, Lieutenant Commander Muhammad Imran bin Zakaria, who was a very good sport manager, and he was also a former shooter, and he also won a lot of international medals at such as at Commonwealth Games, SEA Games, and others competition. So he was one of the best sports manager that we have because he has a lot of experience in shootings area. It's different situation happen when we start to enter podium program under ISN supervision, whereby we have encountered many difficulties in terms of training and mentoring program. Problems arise from many aspects. We do not receive our bullet guns and equipment as promises by the management from the beginning of the program. And then we also receive different orders at different time, and all the orders are not synchronized with each of the officers. So we were having difficulties, like listening to one particular officer giving different instruction, and another officer is giving another instruction. So we only lay our trust on our coach, and we only listen and receive orders by our coach. So basically, these were a few major problems that occurs during my experience under the podium program by ASN. I believe that the management also did not know how to handle shooters, as we were often stranded at the airport due to inability of the sport manager. Because this is the first time ISN is handling sports program, and shooting have a lot of documentation that need to be settled before we travel to other country for competition. So due to this, we always have problem at the airport, and besides that, we also participate in a world championship in Germany without our coach due to a delay in visa problem, which they supposed to apply for their visa 2 weeks before, but our sports manager only told our coach to prepare the visa 3 days before the competition. After that, we were sent to Belarus, Russia for 3 months, and as long as we were there, there were no halal food, so we have to cook on our own. And then we also have to do our training indoor, because we were in training in October until December, so it's a winter time during that. So we only get a chance to train in only one particular event, which is 10-meter air rifle. But for the 50-meter event, we were supposed to train outdoor. But due to the weather, we have to train indoor. But we only get a chance to train for 50-meter event 2 weeks once, due to bullet problem, because we do not have enough bullets, so we have to train less for the 50-meter event.
Alright, for next question, have you fired a lawsuit before?
I have never placed any lawsuit against other people, and even I and my friend, we do not have any intention to place a lawsuit against ISN, because we have tried to we really tried so hard to get an internal discussion, but it seems like they keep their ego very high and they do not want to speak or tell us anything. So we have come to the end where we couldn't get any solution. There's no help from other parties, even from our association. So we decided to take the action on our own.
Was I and my teammate was being deselected from the podium program, which is the podium program is the highest sport program that we have in Malaysia so far. But then we will be recruited in February 2016, and we will be deselected on the 23rd of February 2017, which the duration is about a year in the program. We were being deselected due to do not fulfill the criteria in podium program. But then we are not sure what type of criteria that the management mentioned. So we feel that there was a breach of contract between the athlete side and also the podium side.
What was your feeling when you knew you are executed?
I feel so depressed, sad and disappointed when we were announced that we were being deselected from the program because we received the information about our case through the bulletin TV3 news, and it does not comes from the podium program itself. So this caused a lot of reporters, family and friends keep asking me about the situation. Unfortunately, I and other friends did not know about this, and we were also shocked and surprised by the news. And then we were like so confused, and we were thinking about what mistake that we have done until we were being deselected. Suppose if there was a mistake in terms of discipline, or if we do not achieve the performance as they wanted, they should give us a notice, or they should give us a warning letter to inform us about the current situation. But the ISN podium did not do any of this action.
Impact from this situation is really I could say that it gave a damage on my life after being dropped from the podium program, because I couldn't find a sponsorship because of my name was being tarnished. The image have been tarnished, so there's no one would like to sponsor, because they say based on the paper cutting, based on what the people be mentioned, based on the management's decision saying that you have a bad discipline and you have a bad performance, so we don't dare to give you a sponsorship. So that makes very difficult for me to continue shooting right after we've been deselected, because shooting is a very expensive sport. We need to have a good bullet, we need to have a good gun, we need to have a lot of other things, equipment that we need for competition. So without financial backup, it is very difficult for us to go for competition. We can still compete in Malaysia, but then it is still not the same as we compete in international competition. So it totally ruined my shooting career until from 2017 until now. I don't have a chance to get back into the program because I don't have gun to train. basically because this is the 10-meter air rifle gun, but my major event is in the 50-meter event, which requires I to have a .22 bullet, which is we cannot simply buy the bullet. It has to be done by the management. So it really make me feel so down, which is I feel that maybe this is the end of the career. But then there's a few support come over, but still it is hard to get back in the podium. In the shooting program because of there are still political issues going on, and the cronyism also happen in the association. So it's like really really difficult to be back on the track.
Why you file a lawsuit?
Okay, the decision to place a lawsuit against AZHAN was the last option that we have, that we consider, because we have hired our lawyer, but then he advised us not to sue first. So we go for a negotiation. We try to email the AISAN, the Association of Sports Association of Malaysia, and then we also email to KJ, who is the sport minister at that time. But then there is no reply. There's no interest that they show in order to discuss with us about the situation. So we finally decide to place a lawsuit after there was an article regarding our performance and our discipline being mentioned in the newspaper. So we make a PC press conference with the reporters, with all reporters from the staff, from the News Straight Time, Malay Mail, and so forth. So we gave the management about a week to reply, to clear our name that we did not perform any kind of this bad attitude. But then they just silent, they just keep quiet. So that's why we decided to sue them. Okay, to athletes out there, make sure that you guys really understand the contract first before you guys sign it. Understand each of the contract. The clause and everything. Make sure that if you don't understand, refer the contract with your sports association, or you ask somebody that who knows the law regarding the contract, so that if anything happen, if the situation happen like me and the other two of my friend, at least you guys know what to do. So the most important thing is that you should fight for your right. If you feel that you have been doing the right responsibility as what you are, so I guess the management shouldn't do this kind of problem, or never, you weren't able to come in this kind of situation. So that is the important things of the contract. If anything happens to you, you can use it against them in the future.